Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. The Center for Nonprofit Excellence in Middle Tennessee is there for our area nonprofits. Today, we're going to hear from the CEO of CNE on how they provide partnerships and what vital tools they're providing nonprofits so they can focus on their own missions and giving back to their communities. And later, we'll look at the crowd that gathered to show support and be a part of two recent ribbon cuttings in Montgomery County, one for the new North Branch Public Library and the other for the Montgomery County Animal Care and Control Facility. It was a beautiful day last Saturday. Stick with us, but first, let's get a check of our headlines. Detectives with the Clarksville Police Special Operations Homicide Unit are investigating the deaths of 75-year-old Scott Powers, 74-year-old Catherine Powers, and 48-year-old Michael Powers. The three were found in one home in a subdivision across from the Swan Lake Golf Course. Investigators have said they do not believe there is a threat to the public. Springfield's iconic Capitol Theater will go up for sale on Saturday, September 27th at an on-site auction there at 10 a.m. Capitol Theater opened in 1939 and was billed as the showplace of Tennessee. Bidders can participate either in person or online. Read through these stories and others by going to mainstreetmediatn.com.
He shoots and he scores!
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We have a number of nonprofits in our communities here in Middle Tennessee doing incredible work, and we know that they do a lot with the little. There is an organization here for them to help them out, and that is the Center for Nonprofit Excellence of Middle Tennessee. We are joined by their CEO, Meagan Flippin, or I get to join you in your space today. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having this opportunity for us.
So what is this organization about?
So the Center for Nonprofit Excellence of Middle Tennessee equips and empowers nonprofits to excel. So we're here to help nonprofits build networks, strengthen best practices, and navigate challenging times with what they may be encountering either internally or externally in their organizations. But at the end of the day, we want to support them excelling and delivering their mission.
Do they need to be a nonprofit that's already established, or can it be a new up-and-coming nonprofit?
Yeah, so most of our work is focused on organizations that are already established, and by established, already having a 501c status.
Okay.
So the organizations that we typically work with can sometimes be, only a few weeks or a few months old, and sometimes they are decades, if not more, old. So we have a wide range of organizations that we work with, and not only in their term of existence, but also size, the focus area that they serve, their service delivery model. So we really represent every type of 501c organization.
That's incredible. So how closely do you work with them? Do they just turn to you when they need it? Do you hold classes? What does that look like for those who are members of the Centers for Nonprofit Excellence?
Yeah, both of those. So any given day here at the center, typically we will have some type of programming going on. Okay. Typically at least 2 days a week we have trainings and classes that we're offering, and then at least 1 day a week we host what we call specialty programming. And that can be networking events, it could be roundtables, it could be town halls on a hot topic issue. So usually 3 days a week easily we've got a full day of programming that's taking place here at the center.
From what you've learned from these nonprofits, what seems to be their biggest struggle?
At this exact point in time, I would say funding is a huge issue. A lot of organizations have been affected from government shifts, and even if they were not receiving government funding, there's been essentially a domino effect that has resulted from that initial shift earlier this year. So I would say a lot of organizations would say that's probably their top concern at this point in time.
For those who may not be a part of this, any kind of words, positive words for them, because again, nonprofits can struggle. They do have those times of, extreme stress stress for the work that they do. Any just words of wisdom for them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, passion is so important. Persistent to making sure that you're staying focused even on the hard days, because there will be hard days. But we're certainly here as a resource at the Center for Nonprofit Excellence. We have a lot of information posted on our website about the different programming that we offer, about the services we offer, and in many cases, organizations can participate even if they're not a member. There's a different price point for that, but there's not a requirement to be a member for most of our services and our programming.
What is that website?
It is cnemt.org.
cnemt.org. Do check that out. Any final thoughts before we finish up?
I just really encourage all of the nonprofits in Middle Tennessee to check us out. I think we can be of value to your organization. I always say we can't be everything to everybody, but we can be something to everybody. And I think for different organizations, depending on what their needs are, we kind of fulfill a different need in those areas. So we're happy to serve and happy to support the mission-driven work that's taking place here in Middle Tennessee.
Now, is this just in Middle Tennessee, or is this nationally?
So in most major markets, there are organizations like ours.
Okay.
So we are an independent 501c organization, and our focus is the Middle Tennessee region.
Okay.
So about 2/3 of our members are in Davidson County, and about 1/3 are in the surrounding counties. We even have a few outliers beyond that.
Okay.
But for most of our membership, we're based right here in this kind of 10-county region in Middle Tennessee.
Last question for you. Do you happen to have testimonials that I may not have seen on the website so other nonprofits can see what's been done with nonprofits working with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one that comes to mind that I was just having a conversation with somebody yesterday, we do an annual event that's actually coming up in November, the Salute to Excellence. And so we recognize different organizations and people within those organizations who are just really demonstrating excellence in different areas. And so typically we have about 30 honorees, and then at the event we name a recipient for each category, and an award winner. And one of our award winners from the last couple of years shared recently that because of that exposure, and their organization was relatively smaller and younger, but because of that exposure, it had opened up so many doors for them to be able to partner with some other entities and expand their service delivery and be able to touch a lot more individuals simply just because they had been part of that award ceremony. So I think that's one opportunity, in celebrating and championing nonprofits that we provide here in Middle Tennessee.
That is fantastic. Meagan Flippin, CEO for the Center of Nonprofit Excellence here for Middle Tennessee. Thank you for your time and for sharing this with all of us.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely.
You're very welcome. Stick with us. We have a little more coming up after the break.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
333.
Bee, oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
I'm ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Nearly 200 people joined together for the pre-ribbon cutting ceremony and then the ribbon cuttings for the new North Branch Public Library in Montgomery County and the new Montgomery County Animal Care and Control Facility.
Good morning. Who's excited about So, to say that my heart is overwhelming with joy is just not enough. And for a librarian to say there's no words, you guys know we like words. It's part of our thing, right? So, but such great joy, and I hope you feel that when you walk in those doors. We really tried to create a space that does that.
We made it. I can't say enough about, I just want to start and say I can't say enough about my staff and what they've done the last 96 hours.
The North Branch Public Library's features include updated technology, study rooms and outdoor spaces, and even a children's activity room and outdoor play area. Animal Care and Control Facility now has a nice-sized outdoor dog run, some cat patios and cat recreation areas. Both the library team and Animal Care and Control team are excited about the new spaces. Thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.